Okay, there we go. I had a little problem connecting the class, but hi there. I'm here now. I'm Teacher Oakley. Welcome to Verbling, and we're ready to get started. In this class, we're going to be learning adjectives, which we can use to describe people. We'll be doing that. I have a few different exercises that we can be doing together. And we'll start off pretty simple, pretty basic, beginner level, and then we'll get into a little bit more difficult exercises as the class progresses. And I've got some challenging vocabulary words to learn today for you as well. Hello, Mustafa. Welcome back.
Welcome, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Plenty of room in the class, so come on in and join me. And all right, lots of exercises, so I'm gonna just kind of get right to it here. Okay, let me welcome Masahiro. Hi, Masa. Hello.
Hi, hello.
Hello. Welcome to the class. How are you today?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Great. Okay, we're gonna start off with some simple exercises here, learning some more basic vocabulary. Vocabulary, and specifically adjectives that could be used to describe people. Okay, very simple. The object, I'm going to have you read the sentence. You will choose one of the word or words in bold letters that match with the sentence. You have to read the sentence carefully because it has to be logical. Okay, so a little bit of logic may be required. Okay, so what we're looking at really are the adjectives here, and we're going to use the sentence to help us define it. For example, Mustafa, number 1.
Okay. I'm late. I'm going to miss my train.
Okay. If you're late, you miss the train. If you, what would be, if you're going to catch the train, what would you be?
You are not late.
You're not late. Okay, not late. Okay, that's true. You can simply use not with an adjective to mean the opposite. Okay, well, basically, yeah. Or you could say you're on time.
Yeah, I went on the dot of the hour.
Okay. Okay. Masa, how about number 2?
I'm thirsty. I feel like going to the cinema and drinking a Coke.
Okay. Which phrase in bold would be more appropriate with I'm thirsty?
I feel like drinking a Coke.
Absolutely. Okay. Yes, you're thirsty. Obviously, you want something to drink. Okay, right. Okay.
Teacher, just a second. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, just I know, like when we want to drink water or something liquid, thirsty. But how about like eating food, like starving? I starving, right?
Starving isn't a more extreme word, yes, but less extreme, of course, is hungry. I'm hungry. And then, yeah, if you're even more hungry, then you're starving. Or since we're looking at adjectives, why not present you with a few? Ravenous. All right?
Ravenous.
Ravenous. I'm ravenous. Feed me. Okay. All right. So those are.
So can I use ravenous? Is very hungry.
That's right. So hungry. Starving is very hungry, and ravenous is very, very hungry.
very hungry. Yeah, that's
Very
right.
good.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
sure. Okay, well, that's what we're here to do, learn some vocabulary. So, okay, number 3, Mustafa.
Okay, I'm tired. I'm tired. I think I'll go to to bed.
To the railway station. Because I sleep in the railway station. Okay. Maybe if you're homeless. Uh, okay.
Um,
Obvious.
uh, just one second, sorry, Bishop.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I think I'll go to bed. So maybe he's not mean he doesn't mean like I wanna go to sleep because going to bed maybe to surf maybe, right? Going to bed doesn't mean like going to sleep.
Yeah. Well. Well, there's basically 2 activities we do in bed, for the most part. Uh, okay.
Teacher, I'll go to full on sleep maybe. Maybe
Well,
you
no,
can.
it's very normal for English speakers to say, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. Good night, I'm going to bed. I'm off to bed. Any of these phrases are very common to express the idea that you want to go to sleep, actually.
Okay.
So it's very common to say that.
Okay.
Um, uh, if we just really, you can read a book in bed, okay? Which case, I'm going to go lie down and read. Actually, it would be very rare that you wouldn't really say, I'm going to bed because I want to read. No one would say that. You might say, I'm going to go lie down and get some rest, or I'm going to go read a book. But usually we actually express the idea we're going to bed to do one of 2 things, and one of those is sleep. The other one is basically to procreate. Okay. Since
Sorry,
we're okay. Yeah.
sorry, teacher. Can I have another question?
Yeah, sure.
Uh, I cannot understand uh, difference between sleep and asleep.
Sleep and asleep.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He is asleep. Asleep is okay. Sleep is sleep, just sleep. All right.
Mhm.
Is a verb. To sleep. The verb.
Uh-huh.
Not an herb, a verb.
Bab. Yeah,
Sorry.
bab.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
While asleep is actually an adjective.
Adjective. Uh-huh.
The boy is asleep, but notice, uh, okay, I can say the boy is sleeping. The
Mm-hmm.
boy is asleep. When I say he is asleep, uh, I'm using it as an adjective. It's a little weird because if we just want to use it to modify a noun, the sleeping boy, I
Mm-hmm.
don't use the asleep boy. I really only
Uh-huh.
use this word with a linking verb as a stative kind of adjective. Uh,
Uh-huh.
he is asleep. She is asleep. I was asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So it's a little strange. Since we're looking at adjectives, Mustafa, what is another extreme adjective, more extreme for tired?
Exhausted.
Thank you. Very good. Exhausted. Very good. Okay. Hungry, well, we already looked at hungry, so I'm just going to skip it. Obviously, if you're hungry, you want a ham sandwich. So let's go to the next one here. Masa?
Approver.
Okay.
I'm cold. I'm going to put on put on the prober.
I'm going to put on the TV because I'm cold. Yeah. Okay, that's silly. All right, I'm cold. What is a more extreme adjective for cold? Can you think of one?
Chili.
Okay, very good. Chilly, or maybe more extreme, freezing.
Freezing.
Or even more extreme, I'm freezing to death.
Okay.
Which is very common.
Freezing to death.
Frankly, English speakers love to exaggerate. It's a very exaggerating language. So almost no one just says, I'm cold. I'm freezing to death.
I think this phrase "to death" is very useful
Yeah,
expression.
I'm bored to death. Right.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Mustafa.
Okay, I'm lazy. I don't enjoy working.
Okay, I don't enjoy working. I'm lazy. Is there any other way to express lazy?
Yeah, there is for sure, but
For sure.
my mind went blank right now.
Yeah, this is hard because.
Nothing, nothing on the top of my tongue. On the
Okay,
tip
now
of my
see,
tongue.
lazy is very normal because it's informal and it's quite
Careless,
the usual.
careless,
Sorry, careless?
careless.
Not really. Not really careless.
Mm, yes, no.
Maybe slothful, but that's quite.
Slothful.
Of course, that's quite formal. Really, you wouldn't really say that in any kind of casual, conversational way.
Slothful.
Maybe indigent. This is a little tricky though, because indigent kind of has another meaning. It means you don't want to do anything because you don't want to do anything. Maybe because you're lazy, but also maybe because you're against working for some reason. Anyway, okay.
Sorry, teacher.
Sure.
This lazy. You said lazy is informal and
Well, it
slothful
is. Yeah.
slothful and indigent is a little bit formal.
Oh, I know.
Formal.
You know what? I got the wrong word. I think I was thinking of another word. Indigent means that you're poor. I'm sorry. You're destitute. You don't have any money. Not
Money.
necessarily that you're lazy, per se. It can mean that you're not working because there's an element of not working here, but it's also meaning that you're poor.
Poor. Okay.
It's not that you don't enjoy working, it's that you don't have a job. Like that, so it's a little different. It's not quite, it doesn't really match lazy. But yeah, lazy is generally informal and, very normal. Okay. Masa, go ahead, number 7.
I'm hot. I'm going to have a cold bath.
Okay. Okay. Goodbye. All right. What are more extreme words for hot?
Hot. Sorry, I don't know.
Okay. Mustafa, do you know any other ways to say, maybe a more extreme way to say you're hot?
I'll be sarcastic and say extremely hot.
Okay. Well, yeah. You can always modify an adjective with an adverb. Absolutely true. Yeah, that's one way to do it. You might say, I'm burning up. Often we use burning up, especially if somebody has a fever, if they're actually physically, their body temperature is rising. We often use that. Oh my goodness, he's burning up. We need to get him to the hospital. So actually physically hot. Boiling. I'm roasting in here. Open the window. Okay. Okay. All right.
Is it this expression is very common in U.S.?
What's that? Boiling, burning, roasting?
Or boiling up,
Yeah.
burning up, and boiling and roasting.
Mm-hmm. Not really formal, but extreme. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like saying slothful for lazy is not normal because it's not so much extreme as it is formal. So it's just not normal. These are normal conversational ways to say, I'm burning up in here. Oh, I'm boiling in here. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Mustafa, moving on.
I'm pleased with you. I'm going to increase your salary.
Great. Please do. Thank you, Mustafa. All right. Okay. You're pleased.
Happy.
Happy. Okay. You could. That's true. I'm happy with you. You could say that, right? Any others?
Satisfied or not?
Yes.
Oh,
Satisfied.
good. Okay.
Satisfied with you. Okay. There's another one in my brain's just not giving it to me. Okay. I don't know. I just can't think of it. But okay. Either of those. Masa.
Next, okay, I'm crazy. I believe strangely.
Strangely. Okay. There are about 8,000 ways to say crazy.
Mhm.
Yes. Can you think of any off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like what? I'm crazy. What else?
Crazy. Stupid.
No, that's totally different. Totally different. You can be a genius and be crazy.
Uh-huh.
However, you can't be a genius and be stupid at the same time. They're opposites.
Uh-huh. So crazy. Crazy has a very lot of meanings.
Well, synonyms, yeah. Lots of
Synonyms.
slang synonyms
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
as well. Mustafa, can you think of any?
Yeah, I can think of some of them. Like one of them, I hear. Okay, I'll tell you the one I am 100 sure make. Like I'm not sure. Some of them not sure, something like that.
Yeah.
Or he is not sure. The second one, I lost my marble.
Okay. All right. I have lost my marbles. Okay. All right. I am a nut. Okay. Or nutty. He's nutty.
Nutty. Mhm.
Okay. You might say nutty as a fruitcake. He's
Fruitcake.
nutty as a fruitcake.
Uh-huh.
Okay. There's lots of them. Of course, there are really, really tons and tons of these. But more formally, insane, really formally, mentally unstable. All right. There's more formal ways to say it, and then more idiomatic conversational ways.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy somewhere in the middle. It's
Mm-hmm.
fairly informal, well, kind of in the middle. It's not idiomatic, but
Teacher.
speaking of stupid,
Oh, okay. Cool, cool,
yes.
cool. Okay, I just want to ask you something about the stupid and the crazy, but no, it's come to stupid.
But here
So
it
go ahead.
comes, all by
Yeah.
itself. No, you go ahead. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm stupid. I understand. Oh, slowly.
Okay. Yes, we also have lots of ways to say this. Okay, what was your
Yeah.
question? since we're on
Yeah,
the
my question,
subject.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. My question was like, when I say about someone, like I refer to him, I say like, the light is on, but no one is home. So is he stupid or crazy?
That's a good one. Okay. The light is on, but no one is home. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. The light is on, but no one is home. He's not playing with a full deck.
Oh,
He
yeah.
he's about 3 sandwiches short of a picnic. uh, okay. It basically, now that's kind of interesting because it could mean either. It could mean that he's kind of stupid. It could mean he's stupid. It could mean he's crazy. It could mean that he's very absent-minded and kind of flighty.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, do you know what I mean by flighty?
Righty.
Like easily distracted. So so not able to concentrate on one thing
Uh,
or more than one
uh,
thing.
uh, sorry. Please write it down.
Flighty.
I don't know. Friday. Friday. Haha. You.
If someone's kind of flighty, it's flighty is kind of stupid. It's a kind of stupid. It's the kind of
Reckless?
what's that?
Reckless? Like reckless? Reckless?
Not exactly. Flighty is kind of I don't know. It is a type of stupid. It's the type of stupid where somebody just has zero common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Who,
Mm-hmm.
who is doing things without thinking, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and doesn't see obvious connections in information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and as a result of that, seems to do things without considering the consequences, or also seems to have no common sense. I mean, what we call common sense is understanding the consequences of actions, understanding the way things work in the world, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So we have a lot of these expressions. The light is on, but no one's home. He's not the. Here's another favorite. Uh, he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Right. This sharp, of course. We're playing on with the idea that sharp can mean intelligent, or obviously
Uh-huh.
sharp can mean easy to cut. So yeah, yeah. Okay. We have lots of these expressions actually. Now he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Clearly has to do with the fact of being stupid. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. More formally, he's dense. All right, someone's a
Dance.
more formal word. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, he's dense. Or sometimes um, dumber than a box of rocks, you might hear. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's just I could have a whole class just about this one thing, talking about crazy and stupid. We could probably talk all class about that, actually. Uh, well, English speakers, Americans, just have tons of creative expressions for that idea.
I think so.
Yeah, definitely. All right, moving on. Masa?
I'm amazed. I um, didn't expect this to happen.
Okay. What are other ways to say amazed?
Amazed, surprised. Uh,
Sure.
mm, I don't know.
Maybe astounded,
Astounded.
shocked,
Shocked.
astonished. Actually, there's a lot of adjectives that describe this phenomenon. To think of it. Okay. Thunder. Here's a good one. I'll give you some good ones too. Thunderstruck. Of course, I don't know if it's one word or two words. No, it's one word. Thunderstruck. Really strong. Extreme. For surprise. Okay.
Sorry, teacher. Do we have like one expression with the blind? Describe this like shocked with the blind, but I forgot it. Blinded? I'm not sure. Expression.
It's I'm not sure what you're saying. An expression to show amazed?
Yeah. But using a blind, I think. I'm blinded by her action yesterday, by what she did to me yesterday, something like that. Okay, no worries.
I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. Blindsided?
Yeah. Blindsided. Yeah.
Okay, well that's very specific use. Okay, if you're blindsided, okay, like I was blindsided. You didn't see it coming. All right, so yeah, you were completely taken unaware. Something you never would have predicted. You're blindsided. It's negative. All right, somebody does something very negative to you. You wouldn't say I was blindsided by a surprise birthday party at work. They gave me a birthday party. That's a happy, nice thing to do. You're blindsided by suddenly being fired from your job because somebody accused you of stealing, which you didn't do. All right, that would be being blindsided.
So teacher, it is negative, but it's the same shocking. Like shocking, but it's negative.
Well, the idea is somebody secretly, sneakily does something bad to you, which of course automatically means you're going to be surprised because clearly you didn't expect it. But the idea, the word actually has more to do with the idea. Notice that it's a verb actually. All right? To blindside someone. Oh, he blindsided me. I was blindsided. Passive. I was blindsided. It's not an adjective here. It's actually a verb. Well, so is I am amazed. Okay. You can amaze or surprise or shock someone.
Yeah. I just got one.
Sorry, teacher. I've never used astonished and astound in the daily conversation, normal conversation. Do you often use this to expression?
Yeah. Good question. Good question. I actually do, but I use it in a sarcastic way. When I'm exaggerating my shock, but I'm not really shocked, but I am astounded. You would say something. I can't believe it. I am completely astonished. But I'm totally just being, sarcastic. It's an extreme adjective, and as many extreme adjectives are, English speakers frequently use them when they're totally being sarcastic. In other words, I am not really astonished, but I'm pretending or, I'm just really joking around. So I can honestly say, yes, I do use them when I'm being really sarcastic.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Like if somebody, for example, somebody says, they think I did something, I don't know. You know, they think, oh, you would probably drink a lot of alcohol at a party. I might say, I am astounded. You would make that assumption about me. Why would you ever say such a thing? I'm astonished.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Mustafa, number 12 here.
I'm well known. Everyone recognizes me in the street.
Yeah. All right. Well, very simple. I think there's a couple simple synonyms.
Well known, like familiar with most of people.
Okay. Uh, Familiar. Okay, let's be clear here. You're familiar to someone specifically. Oh, he looks familiar to me. I know that guy. I know him. I know him from somewhere. He looks very familiar.
Well
To
known,
you.
famous.
Famous. Yeah, if you're well known, you're well known to a lot of people is the idea, so you're probably famous. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that would be the idea. Okay. What is the, by the way, Mustafa, what is the, if you're well known or famous, but you're famous for bad things?
I don't know it. I don't know.
No?
No.
Then you're infamous.
Infamous.
Okay. All right. Okay, moving on. Masa.
How about
Yeah. Go ahead, Mustafa. What?
a noun? Renowned.
Sorry?
Sorry, I'm gonna copy it. It seems like I don't know how to pronounce it. Just so.
Renowned. Okay, renowned. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
The
Renowned.
same, the same,
Yeah.
or specific
Usually it means
situation.
we use renowned. Usually when a person is, we want to express that the person is famous for a specific reason. Okay. The renowned chef Escoffier wrote a famous book. Okay. All right. All right. Renowned. I don't know.
How about eminent?
Sorry?
How about eminent? Eminent.
Eminent.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The eminent scholar. Okay. Well, eminent really says that the person is high above everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess it doesn't necessarily mean that you are well known or famous. For example, if you could be an eminent physicist, but not many people, know physicist names. They're not like rock stars or actors, but you could be the eminent physicist.
Uh-huh. It
You know.
sounds a little bit formal.
Yes, for sure.
Formal. Uh-huh.
Often used in things like introductions, formal introductions.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to introduce the eminent physicist, Dr. Paul Galapowitz. Like that, whatever. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and
I'm disappointed. I'm displeased with your results.
okay. Disappointed.
Disappointed.
That's a tough one.
I'm disappointed.
Think of any. Think of any synonyms.
Synonyms.
I can think of a phrasal. Let down.
Let down. Uh-huh.
I was feeling let down.
Let down.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've never had.
Okay, let down can be a noun, a verb, or an adjective. Okay. It's very close to disappointed. If somebody lets you down as a verb, they don't do what they said they were going to do, what they promised to do. He promised he would pick me up at the airport at 8 o'clock. It's already 9:30. Wow, he really let me down.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Kind of, he really disappointed me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Mustafa is suggesting depressed, but not really. You can be depressed because you're disappointed. You know,
Disappointed. Mhm.
disappointed means something happened or didn't happen, usually didn't happen. Maybe something did happen that you didn't want to happen, or maybe something more likely did not happen, which you expected. So it's a lot closer to let down. Are there more phrasal verbs other than let down? I'm trying to think of, I'm racking my brain, but I can't think of any. There's not, I've run into this before teaching these adjectives, and there's really not a whole lot of synonyms to use for disappointed. There's really not a lot there, not like crazy where there's hundreds.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, Mustafa, number 14.
I'm narrow-minded. I can't understand other people's opinions.
Okay, funny thing to say. Okay, here's another one. I don't think there's a whole lot of ways to say this. Can you think of any other adjectives that mean narrow-minded?
Hmm. Close-minded? I don't know.
Ah, yeah, okay, yes, you're right. Yes, closed-minded, that's right. And so the opposite, Mustafa, of course.
Open-minded.
Open-minded, of course, yes. Okay. If you're open-minded, you're probably, although not the same meaning, if you're open-minded, you're tolerant.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you can tolerate other people's ideas and opinions and maybe other things besides. So I suppose closed-minded, maybe intolerant would be a more formal way of using the negative. You're intolerant.
Close-minded is same meaning as narrow-minded.
Pretty similar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Um, yeah, yeah, actually, pretty much the
Mhm.
same. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, the next one's funny. Okay. All right. Let's see. Masa?
I'm unbearable. Other people uh, don't like me.
Yeah. Okay. Unbearable. That's fairly strong word there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Unbearable is same meaning as intolerant. I think not.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Unbearable means other. Okay. Break it down with the prefix
Uh-huh.
un and able. You are not able to be bared. So people cannot tolerate you because of your behavior. Not that
Uh-huh.
if you're intolerant, it means if I'm intolerant, I can't stand you or I won't listen to you because of myself. If you're
Mhm.
unbearable, I can't tolerate you because of you.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. How do, unbearable is very strong. So,
Mm.
okay. Uh, I don't know how to. I'm unlikable.
Unlikable.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
he's not very likable. He's unbearable. Okay. And you would,
Hate.
yeah. Well, there you go. I was going to say you would use a lot of other very extreme adjectives.
Mm-hmm.
If you're describing someone who's unbearable, of course,
Mm-hmm.
you would probably use a lot of verbs like hate. Uh, I can't stand him. I hate him. He's unbearable. He's simply unbearable.
Teach,
Very, very
teacher, is,
strong, really. Yeah.
teacher,
Yes, Mustafa.
is there is there any expression in English like a small mow maybe MAW?
Again, like what?
A small mow MAW.
MAW, small ma.
Oh,
No, I don't think
yeah.
so. Ma meaning,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a small stomach, describe this person? So you don't have expression like that? Okay,
No, I don't think so.
okay. I thought you have an idiom or something to describe like some organ, like to
Although,
describe it. So,
okay,
mm.
it would be very common for to talk about an unbearable person. I can't stomach him. You could definitely say that.
Oh, okay.
Use it as,
Or
an idiom. Yeah.
or he, or he cannot pass my throat. Okay.
No, no, this is it. I can't stomach him. I can't. You can't. You can. I can't stomach what he says, or the person.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the next one is all right. Mustafa. The next one's pretty simple.
I'm unemployed. I haven't got a job.
Okay. Well, and the opposite is employed. The other formal word is the one we looked at earlier, indigent. Okay, meaning you're not working. Indigent, again, has the idea that you talk about an indigent person like a person who lives on the street and they're poor, they have rags for clothes, and it'd be hard to hire them as a job. They don't really have proper clothes that you wear on a job, things like that.
How about freeloader?
Sorry?
How about freeloader?
Freeloader,
Loader.
that's different. That's a different idea altogether. A freeloader, for example, someone comes and stays at your house. Oh, can I stay at your house for a few days? And then 3 months later, they're still living in your house. What's that American TV show? 2.5 Men. Have you ever seen that show?
No, sorry.
No. Have you, Masa?
No, sorry.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, the whole show, the entire premise of the show, a rich guy and a freeloader that lives with him. A freeloader doesn't pay for anything. He doesn't work. Yeah, you might be a freeloader. If you're unemployed, you might be a freeloader, or you might not. If you're a freeloader, that means basically you're taking advantage of someone. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Masa.
I'm busy. I've got things to do.
Okay. What's another way of saying you're busy?
Busy. Mm, Busy. I don't know.
Okay. Mustafa, do you know busy as a bee? Okay, yeah.
Busy sometimes.
Maybe. Busy as a bee. All
Have
right.
a lot of thing on my shoulder. Second one.
Okay, you have not on your shoulder, have a lot on your plate.
Have a lot on your plate.
Oh, I have a lot on my plate. Okay. I'm really
So
busy.
there is no such thing like that
What's that? A
about
lot.
shoulder.
Shoulders?
Mm.
Kind of, but it means something different.
Responsibility, right?
Well, let me explain. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders,
Hmm.
like that. Okay, but the meaning here is you're carrying a heavy emotional burden, where you have a lot of responsibility, not really a lot of work, but more of responsibility, or we say it about emotional burden.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it's a little bit different, not just things to do. Okay,
Okay.
all right. Okay, whoops. We also have a few comparative phrases that we use. Busier than a one-armed paper hanger. This is an old one. Okay. Busier than a three-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Yeah. A couple silly ones for you. All right. Busier than a three-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. That's pretty busy. Okay. If you could imagine that. If you could picture it. Okay, moving on. Mustafa.
I'm trustworthy. You can rely on me.
Okay, pretty good.
Honest person. Okay.
Yeah.
Honest.
Honest.
Honest. You can say honest.
Okay, going back to articles, Mustafa. I'm an honest person. Hopefully.
Okay. I'm honest person.
Okay. Well, trustworthy and honest are not exactly the same, but they're close. They both have, you know, the base idea of truth, of course. Right. If you're trustworthy, that means I can trust you. Maybe not exactly like honest, that you won't tell a lie, but I can trust you. I can tell you a secret, and you won't tell anybody else, or you won't use my secret against me. It doesn't really have anything to do with honesty, exactly. Or I can trust you to do something. You say you're going to do it. If you make a promise, then you will keep your promise, which is not exactly honest. Honest means you're telling the truth. A little bit different.
Dependent person? No, I cannot say so. Sorry, I don't have one.
Sorry?
I was trying to say like dependent person, but dependent no. So it's also not
Dependable.
related.
Dependable. Actually, it's a lot closer. You're actually right. It's actually a lot closer to dependable than it is to honest. Actually, trustworthy is pretty close to dependable. Not exactly. You're right. But you can depend on somebody because they're trustworthy. Yeah, it's pretty close, actually. Okay, Masa, how about number 19?
I'm inquisitive. Sorry, I don't know this inquisitive meaning.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Mustafa, do you know? Do you know inquisitive?
Curiosity kill the cat.
Yeah. Okay. So you mind or you don't mind other people's business?
mm-hmm.
Which, Mustafa? Inquisitive is curious. All right. Right away, I'll give you another
Curious.
synonym. Yeah. Inquisitive. You like to ask questions if you're inquisitive.
Oh.
So what does that mean? You mind other people's business. What does it mean if I say mind your own business? It's a little weird to see it in this form. I mind other people's business. It's weird. Usually you always see this in this form, exactly as this phrase. Mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
Yeah. Okay. Or maybe
Cut off, like that.
you might say, keep your nose out of my business. All right. Like that. What, Mustafa, what were you saying?
I said cut off, like cutting, like become, like you said, keep your noise up, out of my business. Like he put his nose in his business.
Mm-hmm.
He like to contribute always. Oh yeah.
Yeah, or ask questions about it, or try to influence what you're doing. It's a little strange because Inquisitive basically means curious, asks a lot of questions. Children are inquisitive often, and that's a good thing. Okay. All right. Anyway, it's a little different than somebody who's nosy. All right. Inquisitive. Okay, nosy. That's what we call a person who's trying to be involved with other people's lives. They're nosy. Inquisitive, a 4-year-old can be inquisitive, just ask a lot of questions. It doesn't mean they're particularly nosy. Nosy is you're inquisitive specifically about other people's personal affairs. So it's a little different. You know, inquisitive is closer to just curious. Okay, Mustafa.
Oh my God. I'm moral. I have got no no principles. No principles. Okay.
Exactly. No morals, no ethics, no principles. Yes.
This is wrong one.
You could even use the even you just use the whoops. I forgot the okay. Unprincipled is a very direct and easy synonym. All right. Oh, we say this in different ways. Okay, here's a phrase for you. Lacking moral fiber. Immoral, unethical, unprincipled.
Moral fiber.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
okay. Okay. Right. Okay, immoral. You have no principles, no morals, no ethics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all those things. Okay, Masa, how about 21?
I'm amusing. I make other people laugh.
Okay, what are some other words for amusing? Maybe.
Amusing. Uh, Entertaining.
Very good. Exactly. Yes, entertaining, even more simple, fun. I'm fun.
Fun. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Entertaining, amusing. Yeah,
Fun.
that's pretty much it, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mustafa.
Okay, sorry. I was muted. I'm interested in stamps. I keep them.
Maybe you're interested. Maybe you burn them. I burn them. Like burning stamps. What a strange hobby, you know. I collect stamps and I burn them. I'm a pyromaniac. Stamp collector. Crazy. Okay. All right. Well, all right. Interested in. Okay. Fine.
I'm obsessed with. Obsessed with.
Oh, that's yes. Now, okay. Obsessed with. All right. Well, obviously that's very strong, and it's also quite negative. It's not a good thing to be obsessed with something. Interested in is considered healthy. It's good to have a hobby. It's good to be interested in something. Obsessed with, unhealthy. Yes, definitely. Okay. You strange. You notice? Okay, fascinated by. Okay.
Fascinated by. Uh-huh.
No, strange, but these all co-locate with a preposition. Oddly enough, but okay.
Can I use addicted? How can I use addicted?
Well, yeah, you could.
Mm-hmm.
But couldn't you be addicted to stamps? Well, you could be addicted to stamp collecting.
Mm-hmm.
And strangely, here we go again. Addicted to.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, and Masa.
I'm sad. I've got problems.
Yeah, I got problems. Okay, lots of words for sad, of course.
Sad.
Here's your
Sorrow.
depressed.
Depressed. Sorrow.
Okay, you are sorrowful.
Hello.
Sorrow is a noun, all right?
Ah,
So the adjective.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorrowful and
Maybe just simply down,
down.
feeling really down, feeling blue. Blue.
Blue. Yeah.
All right. I'm feeling blue. Okay. Okay. Mustafa, how about the next one? Dishonest.
I'm dishonest. You cannot trust me.
Okay. You say so. All right. Are there any
Um,
other adjectives that mean dishonest?
um, I'm not trustworthy. Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, well, there you go. You had honest earlier. Yeah, untrustworthy. You can use the prefix there. Untrustworthy. Maybe deceitful. Whoops. Okay, what happens to me? My fingers are not working properly on the keys. Deceitful, all right, meaning you tell lies. Deceit is a lie. I'm a liar. Okay.
I,
That might work.
I'm telling on people. I'm,
Okay.
I'm going to.
Okay. What does it mean? What does it mean if we say you tell stories? Do you have any idea? He likes to tell stories.
Gossiping?
Okay, well, it can mean you
Gossiping?
actually like to tell stories, but we often use this phrase, it has to do with dishonesty, like children. Oh, like little kids that are like 9 or 10, sometimes they like to tell stories. What that means is they come home and they tell you some story about, oh, I chased a dog, and then the dog ran into the yard, and there was a dinosaur there, and the dinosaur was 20 feet tall, and the dinosaur ate the dog. And okay, they tell stories. They make up things, and they tell them as if they were true.
They are
So,
talking a blue streak, right?
well, talking a blue streak, they're talking a lot, but furthermore, they're telling things that didn't really happen. Um,
Mm.
so we could even use it to talk about. Even adults do this sometimes. You have liars who just pathological liars who like to tell stories. They're telling things that aren't true. Okay, I'm selfish. I'm selfish, and it's time for me to have lunch. So I'm leaving the class. I'm taking my material and I'm going home. Great. I am home. Okay. In any case, gentlemen, thanks for your help.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. We'll see you again soon, I hope. Take
See you
care.
soon. Bye. Bye
All
bye.
right.
Take care.
Bye-bye.